welcome to the Tea Party Hardy channel. Well, if you're like so many of us, and you've heard the press tearing into Donald Trump, I know, telling you something new, right? For wanting to do a rally on June 19th, and they're like, oh, no, that's Juneteenth. He should know better because it's Juneteenth, and Juneteenth is, and then they try and tell you what it means, because for one thing, they know most people have never heard of Juneteenth, and for the second thing, very, very few of them know what it means. I have heard reporters say it's the celebration of the end of slavery. I've heard variations on that. It's like, no. Juneteenth, according to the historychannel.com, which strikingly doesn't have a date on when this story was posted. It does make you wonder, did this just go up in the last 48 hours or so? Juneteenth, short for June 19th, marks the day when federal troops arrived in Texas, not Oklahoma, it turns out, in 1865 to take control of the state and ensure that all enslaved people be freed. The troops' arrival came a full 2.5 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation. Yeah, that's what they said on PBS NewsHour on Friday. They said, oh, it's for when the slaves were freed. No, they were freed 2.5 years earlier, PBS NewsHour, that never gets anything right. If you're a fan of that show, then you know that every time they quote Trump, they always say, without evidence, Trump said. And they never said that with Russia, Russia, Russia. And they are not saying it with Biden. They never go, without evidence, Biden says. But, yeah, that show is so full of fecal matter. Anyway, so, yeah, that's what Juneteenth is. It's in Texas. And it was the troops finally getting there and going, dudes, you're free. Like, you've been free for 2.5 years. What have you been doing with your time? Apparently not free things, dang it. So, yeah. And because, you see, it's on September 22nd, 1862, not June 19th, that Abraham Lincoln issued the preliminary Emancipation Proclamation, which declared as of January 1st, 1863, all slaves in the state, sorry about that, all slaves in the state will be, I lost my place. Slaves in the states currently engaged in rebellion against the Union shall be thenceforward, there's a word we don't use anymore, and forever free. We don't use that anymore either, do we? Oh, well, what you gonna do? So, again, the press has been beating on his head for wanting to do a rally on the 19th, because we know rallies will kill you, but riots won't. Funny how that works. But let's take a look at the headlines from the last few minutes ago. Sources: Dallas Cowboys to observe Juneteenth as a paid holiday. Now keep in mind, this is being recorded on Monday morning, and so they've been attacking Trump since last week. And yet, none of these people heard of Juneteenth until 12 minutes ago. Sources: Dallas Cowboys to observe Juneteenth as of 12 minutes ago. Not last week, because nobody'd ever, I shouldn't say nobody, I heard of it when I was in high school, but I lived somewhat close to Texas, and that's why I heard of it. Let's see, Dreams make Juneteenth paid company holiday. 58 minutes ago. Let's see, the Juneteenth I don't feel like celebrating 3 hours ago. He's going to have a barbecue, or she's going to have a barbecue. Twitter, Spotify, Lyft, and all others make Juneteenth an official holiday. 48 minutes ago. So, 1 week, do you realize if you were in a coma, and you're still in the coma, I don't know why you're listening to my show in a coma, but thank you. If you've been in a coma for a month, and you wake up, and all the cop shows are gone, and enormous chunks of downtowns are gone, and all of a sudden, every single group of people in America who are not black or white don't exist anymore. All the American Indians, vanish, gone. They don't exist anymore. People from China that live in America, gone. Japan, gone. Korea, all of them. Mexico, even they're gone. What happened to them? Where'd everybody go? To quote the first episode of The Twilight Zone. I don't know. But if you're watching the news, apparently there's only black people and white people, and apparently black people have the worst lives in the entire planet here in the United States of America. And yet there are still people moving here from Africa with the same flesh tone. And if you're an American Indian and you live in America, sorry, you don't exist anymore. Go watch Dances with Wolves or something. We've erased you from history. Your statues are coming next, baby. So, what's the point? The point is, they're lying. They're going after Trump for not knowing something none of them knew. But now, following the weekend, everybody's going to know what it is. And if you're not black or white, boy, does it suck to be you right now, because you don't exist. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, it's really good to not be white right now, because holy mackerel, are they getting canceled all over the place. Do you like that word canceled? It seems to replace the longer, we're going to destroy your career and do everything we can to make sure you never have money to eat again. But I guess cancel is shorter. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the future. Maybe even on Juneteenth, baby.